It is late on Tuesday night. We just finished up posting the video for week 6. Super stoked about that. Yeah, I had my second lesson today with my one-on-one, my first lesson. So we are going to be getting that rolling, and I'm super stoked for that. Got a lot of prep work to do, and so we're going to be doing that tomorrow. But it's going to be all for Tuesday night. I will see you guys tomorrow. What is up? It is Wednesday of week 7, which is crazy. We're almost 2 months in. Finally have my official website, or not my... It's been a long day. I've spent a lot of time working. I finally have my company, and Caustic Music is officially here, and I'm super stoked about it. I have been putting it off for quite some time just because I didn't want to pay for it because it was a lot of stuff, there's just a lot of things to fill out, a lot of different forms. Quite honestly, it's been stressing me out because I don't know how to take care of any of the business stuff, and I just stick mainly to the creative aspects of it. So now I'm having to dive into the business side of things, which is scary, and I don't really know what I'm doing, but it's been fun. I have spent all day getting my website all kind of tailored to the one-on-one productions and getting the courses and scheduling and everything set up. I'm going to be doing that for the rest of the week, so hopefully I can finish it tomorrow. It would be the goal so I can work on music, but we'll see. Also, production is running a little late just because I have been so busy on just trying to get this out. So, bear with me. I'm super stoked about it. I have my official music company, and I'm so excited for it, and I have so many great things coming for the year, and I can just feel it, and it's so exciting. So this is it's going to be one hell of a journey, but that's going to be all for Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. That's going to be all for Wednesday. I will see you guys tomorrow for Thursday of week 7. Whew, I almost went to bed without recording my video for week 7. It is Thursday night of week 7. Today, I officially announced that I was going to be doing one-on-one production sessions and doing the first session free and taking the first 10 people. I have already had 3 people that have been confirmed that I'm going to be doing this, and I had one person email me 30 minutes after I had announced it, which is awesome. I am just super stoked for just this entire project, and I don't know, I've been so focused on getting this going and setting up my website and everything that I have just been completely forgetting to do these videos. And yeah, so I gotta stay on top of it, but super stoked for it. Tomorrow I'm going to be working on my website, and I also need to record some production videos. I've been really lacking with my production videos and just production overall. I haven't produced music in the last week and a half or so just because I've been so focused on making this work and getting this all set up and ready. But I just have a little bit more stuff to edit on my website, and just a couple of kinks. I have to connect my schedule and my availability to the booking site, but the booking site is ready to go, and I just need to launch it. And it's been a lot on me personally, just financially, just because I'm setting up my LLC and getting that all cleared and ready to go. And I've put probably about $700 into this so far, so I'm bleeding a little bit, but I can't focus on the money aspect of it, because if I focus on the money aspect of it, then I'm not going to be taking the jump at the opportunity, and that's just not something that I do. And so I'd much rather put myself behind a little bit in the short term and focus on long term of what I want, rather than letting the short term dictate where I'm going to go and the path that I'm going to walk. But I'm super stoked for this, and thank you guys all who are joining me on this so far. I cannot wait to see where this goes. Big plans, just kind of overall of what I'm thinking, but I would love to be running one-on-one production sessions, as I've been talking about in multiple videos. The ultimate goal is right now I have a Discord that I will be inviting each one of those members to join, and it's going to be a private exclusive Discord to the members of the one-on-one productions. Later down the road, once we start building a community and developing that as a collective community, I'm going to start doing music workshops and inviting all the people that are in that Discord directly to join me on these, 8-hour, just sit down and workshop music production, and pick a day, and it's just 8 hours, and everybody just comes into a room, and we all just kind of make music together. And I think it'd be so much fun to do. And I just want to build a community with my music and have a place where people can talk and communicate and help each other with production outside of classes and self-promotion. Just like I don't think of the music industry as a competitive area, but I think of it as something that I am trying to get as many people involved in as possible. And so that's just my whole mission with what I'm doing. And with these videos and the one-on-one production sessions, my overall Discord and everything like that, I'm just super stoked. But I just want to be bringing people together to make music, because I think everybody should have an opportunity and a light to share their creations. So super stoked for that. All huge long-term stuff, obviously. But we're working every single day to get closer and closer to that goal. So I'm excited. But I'm just so excited for this weekend and just kind of finishing up that, doing a little bit of more production. I got to really sit down. I have a lot of cool production ideas that I really want to work on. I've just kind of put them on the back burner right now because this is taking the priority. So I'm super stoked, but that's going to end for Thursday, and I'll see you guys on Friday. Oh, what's up? It is Friday of week 7. I officially finished and published my one-on-one production sessions on my website. They are up. You can enroll, you can start the class, or you can start the production sessions. And yeah, everything's good. I have one available option for like a consultation for anybody that's kind of wanting to get their feet wet, and is also, I don't know if there's like a little skepticism or anything going on, but it allows you to, it's half off and it's 50 minutes and just kind of see what's going on with the production, just see if it's right for you, especially if there's any skepticism or anything about how the class and like session works. And yeah, you just have 50 minutes and we kind of sit down for the first half of that and just kind of go over a questionnaire of, where you're currently at with your stages of production and where you want to go. If you wish to proceed with doing the one-on-one sessions, just kind of figuring out how I can help you in any way I can. And then the second half of the consultation is just kind of doing the actual production side of things to just see if that's even something that you want to do. And if, we click, and if I can be of any help to you. And then there's the second option, which is the production sessions. It's an hour and a half. We sit down and, for an hour and a half, we just go through production, and like, whether that's me helping your projects or you looking at my projects, it's just how I kind of did things. It's completely tailored to you. And so you have, whatever you need and want help with or want to see or want to do, like we both sit down and just do that. And so I'm super stoked for this. I went to music school for 8 months, and it was more beneficial for me to be in a room and just be in that environment, and also be able to just ask my questions and also see specific techniques and things like that, than it is looking up YouTube videos. And my production increased about 2-3 times as much after the school versus when I was going into it. And I was only in there for 8 months. And the beginning, I spent 4 years of production before I even went to school for that. And so I just want to offer that to people too. And especially in a one-on-one environment like that, I feel like that's where you're going to be able to learn the most, because it's specifically tailored to you. And so wherever you need to grow in and want to grow in, like we can both tackle it together and help that happen. So I'm super excited about this. PayPal is the option for payment right now. I am working on getting a more fluid way of checkout, but that'll come once I get all my legal stuff cleared. And I'm just super, super excited to bring this to people. And so if that is something that you would want to do, go to my website. You can also hit me up directly and we can figure something out as well. I have 3 people already in line for the one free session for 10 people. And so I have 7 more slots available. And if that is also something that you want to do, we can absolutely schedule that and get you down for one of the 10 slots. And I'm going to have that going until I get 10 people. And then from there, I'm super excited. I know I can help so many people, and I can't wait to see what happens. I was also just on the phone with my girlfriend, and I was just talking about how I just miss music production just because I've been so focused on making this happen and like getting everything set up. And so this next week I get to do a lot of music production, and I'm super stoked for that. I've been definitely missing it and want to hop back into it as well for myself. So I'm super excited. But yeah, that'll be everything for Friday of week 7. Crazy that we're almost at 2 months already. I'll see you tomorrow. What up? It is Saturday of week 7. I kind of had the realization today that I since I opened up my music production one-on-one sessions and opened up my LLC and everything like that, I'm going to need to start making content to kind of promote that in a sense. And that doesn't sound like a lot of fun to me. So I have to figure out how to, make the content that's enjoyable and doesn't really like push it on people, but more like an invite, because I really do. It is just, I want to be building a community of just music producers and just helping people in any way I can create music. And so, yeah, I'm going to have to start advertising, but I'm going to have to think about a way that I want to advertise in a way that doesn't seem like it's advertising, because I hate trying to sell things. I absolutely hate it. It's not what I want to do. And it's more of an invitation, almost. Also, I cut my finger at work. That's why I got a blue little weird thing on my finger. But yeah, that just kind of dawned on me today. So I don't know. We got to go to the drawing board and come up with a couple of things. I think I do have a couple of one-on-one sessions that I'm going to be scheduling out over the next couple of weeks. So I wonder if I can just like record those and then kind of edit them, and then that could be the content. I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be an interesting journey. Yeah, I'm super excited about it, but that's really all I have for that's really all I have for Saturday. I will pick it up again tomorrow. I'll see you guys then. All right, we're trying a new camera position as well as messing around with the lighting a little bit. I talked to a friend who does a lot of video production, video stuff, and he was just talking to me about lighting and where to like position all the lights and stuff like that. So I'm also trying a new camera angle with that as well. But yeah, so I don't know. I mean, like this weekend has just been a lot of work, not so much for my music production, but just like actual financial work to help keep a roof over my head. Also, I'm just kind of realizing that I have not been prioritizing production content. And I know I've already said that in another video, but I really need to I don't know, I've just had a lot of projects. So I'm going to be buckling down on that and trying to really work on new projects and getting new content out. And yeah, I'm super stoked. I had a friend that does YouTube, and he texted our group chat today, and he was just like, I deleted all of my progress for one of my videos because I hated it. And I immediately blew up on him, and I was like, not in a mean way, but I was like, you gotta put in the work for the content regardless of if you like it or not. And that goes for music production as well. Of like, if you're having bad days with music production, like or bad weeks even. I've gone on week stretches where I just am not finding a groove, or like I just feel like I'm hitting a brick wall every single time I start a new project, or I start working on a drop, or I'm like working on a song that's already in progress. Like I'm just hitting a wall after wall after wall after wall. And I feel like that's very crucial for you to step through and just kind of endure and just keep moving forward, especially in those weeks, because I feel like those weeks specifically are going to be the biggest weeks where you grow, because you're going to begin to start learning new techniques and new ways to get out of that wall block and finding workarounds. And I mean, also too, like there's always going to be something salvageable within those weeks that you can use for something else that you do enjoy working on once you start clicking again, and like keep working through the hard days. And the hard days will never stop coming, but the amount of work that is going on in those hard days is going to drastically change, just because you are making improvements over the long term. So just something to keep in mind for music production specifically, and also any other art and creative form. And yeah, that's just what I was telling him today, but that's what I'm telling everybody else as well. This is Sunday of week 7. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to do. I did realize today too that I am starting to slip with just posting and also making content and stuff like that, and I just got to really buckle down again. I feel like the Leadville trip definitely fucked me up just with my rotation and my cycle and my groove and everything. So got to hop back on the train, but I know I'm not going anywhere. So, I'm going to be here for the next mathematically 45 more weeks. And I don't know where we're going to go from after that, because I feel like by that point, it's just going to become part of my daily life. So not making content on a day-to-day basis is going to be weird. So I don't know if I'm going to prolong the series. I don't know exactly what that's going to look like until I get there. But yeah, we're just moving day by day, not looking at long term, and excited to see where this journey takes us. I'll be off for Sunday though. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm tired as fuck, and I really don't want to do this, but I made a commitment, and I'm going to have to do it anyways, even though I don't want to, because it's late as fuck and I'm tired and I just want to go to bed. It's Monday of week 7. Sorry that I don't sound enthused. I'm just really tired. It is 1:09 in the morning. I am Yeah, very sleepy. But I also just put this off up until then. That's my fault. So, that's my doing. I had a lot of plans to do music production today, and I sat down and my friend started poking a whole bunch of holes in my website and my scheduling and how everything worked, and the fact that I didn't have a cancellation policy, and the fact that you could schedule an appointment out a year from now and you could cancel 2 minutes before a session, or you can make a session 2 minutes before it starts. And my brother was like, what happens if somebody makes a session like 5 minutes before it starts and then you don't even realize it until like later that night and somebody's angry with you? And I was like, oh fuck. So I had to finish that and fix that. But everything's troubleshooted for the most part. At least I have no idea. I don't know. I'm sure I'm going to run into some problem once I start getting more people into the one-on-ones and filling up this schedule. But for right now, it is going to do the job. I don't know. Maybe that'll be a tomorrow thing. I have some things I want to say, but I'm just too tired to say them how I want to right now. So I'm going to call it for this video. And yeah, we'll pick it up for week 8. I'm just tired and I need to go to bed. So that's going to be it for week 7. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you for week 8. Peace.